What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. So we got plenty of chit-chatting to do around the place, lots of quests to pick up, so let's get started. Let's start with Emmrich since we're already right here. Maybe something on his old
I
mentor.
don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
This sounds exciting.
Should I send a search party out for you two in a couple of days?
No.
Of course not.
Emmrich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's treating it like we're
I would
going to
love
an
to come with
academic
you. I know the game won't let
thing.
me, but I would love to.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
I think you should both do it how you like, right? You don't have to agree on a strategy. It's only a camping trip. You're both going there to get away. Do what you enjoy.
Harding, does it really matter if Emmerich brings 8 books?
9, actually.
And Emmerich? So what if Harding is fine sleeping on dirt?
Not all the time. Okay, Rook, I know. This trip's supposed to be fun.
For both of you, not just one of
I
you.
looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
That's better.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well, yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful. Thank you.
Ham and jam. Well, I don't know about the jam, but I could murder a ham sandwich right now. Yams, I don't know how they taste. I've never tried. I'm definitely an enjoyer of protein meats. Yeah, so Davrin and Lucanis are next. Nev's talking to Balara. Let's talk to Davrin. And I think Lucanis, since that's a big icon, he might be ready to finally do something about Ilaria, which I'm definitely looking forward to. His ass is mine. I do not like snakes in the grass. Got my ass over here feeling guilty about Treviso, and he's the one to let it happen.
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlethan soon. Want to keep us company?
Sounds
Absolutely.
good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
And get more truffles. What did the woman say last episode? Anything for the prince? Oh boy. It's always the pets that get me, man. It was Torgal in Final Fantasy 16. It's Hassan in Veilguard.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich.
So, you're making dinner for the team? Twice?
Everyone has to eat.
Yes, but you make fancy dishes with names.
With names.
Cook whatever I find in the pantry and hope no one dies.
Cooking is just a hobby. Sometimes it's good to do something that isn't work. I've never really faced any problem too big to solve. Now there's spite, the gods, Treviso. It's hard to ever feel you're doing enough. But here, now, I have people I can care for. Something as small as providing a treat feels big enough to matter.
You know, I was kind of expecting more cameos in this game. I'm surprised that Zevran hasn't turned up with the Crow arc and things like that. They were more restrained than I expected. And I got some pleasant surprises with the joining cup from Ostagar and things like that. I am a sucker for callbacks and cameos to things that I care about. Callbacks to better days, I guess you could say. And we do have a quest in Minrathous too, so I guess I'll go do that after we take care of Hassan's walkies. Stay up to date with the things. Where are we taking the good boy for a walk? All the way yonder. Looks like we're getting access to new portions of the map. I like to see that. Alright, so we're going up and around and across, and that should take us to where we want to go. Been a minute since I've been up this portion of Arloth, and I completely forgot where I was going there for a sec. Oh, you can just do nothing about it, can you? Too much stagger. Good boy. Let's make sure that I'm going the correct path before we do this. Yeah, I can just march on around. That'll do.
Sounds like Ailey is in league with Elgar'nan.
Could be. Picked up some of his tricks, at least.
It's like tracking a ghoul back to the nest and finding an archdemon. The day just got a lot harder.
And then tracking the archdemon to a god.
At least you know who to kill. That offers its own benefits.
Hassan can get the gate.
You can?
Another truffle hunt?
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about. I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter hanging out with
It's not really that hard to imagine. Hang back. You don't want him to know about Hassan? But I guess it would make sense to keep low-key tabs. Still, surprising detail.
Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davrin.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid. Too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking. I was always the lady killer.
Okay, Gramps.
This is Rook. We're working together.
Another warden. Can you be trusted around our holler, Rook?
I'd be honored for the chance to earn their trust.
The holler decide that. And if you don't impress them, their antlers let you know. Arlothan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
We know.
The holler aren't coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
You can do that. Got so much behind back.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
What was Davrin like back then?
We don't need to waste Eldrin's time with...
He sang a lot.
You got some pipes?
He'd sing to the holler.
You mean the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now, hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
So naturally you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
Davrin's got a soft spot in there. Hassan's digging it out.
Just keeping his nose clean.
Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some holler to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Agree with that. Some people are just born to be wardens.
Okay, what do we do?
Find some stone root, a marple tree, and bannerberries.
I thought we were looking for Hala.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere. Hala can keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them.
I'll go right on pretending you didn't say that. Trick I've learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
That's probably usually the case with most animals. Maybe we can find us on some truffles on the way out.
Here we go. Found a marple tree.
See if it has a dead branch.
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a hollow's call.
The dinner bell.
Not ringing it yet, but that's the idea.
Here, some bannerberries.
Sweet as candy. Hollow lapped them up.
Interesting. Wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once. As a lesson. It lasted an hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps. Uh-huh. Great for Hala. Bad for people.
It doesn't sound like the ideal snack.
Over here, stone root.
Dig up a few. Good. Hang on to that. We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the Hala mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner bell.
Maybe it's a romantic dinner. Time to get out that marble branch.
Effective is
Call the
effective.
Hala.
He sounds excited.
Let's hope it's that and not I'm hungry for venison.
Yeah, no E in the holla, son. Friend-shaped equals friend.
It's on the other side of Vic. He senses something. Could be Hala.
We've got a Griffon. Asan could track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Hala.
Probably not, but he's never seen one.
He is still an animal at the end of the day. Didn't mess around with stuff like that until proper training. Same with dogs and anything, really. That's why you always hear those tragic stories about dogs and animals attacking children. Asshole owners create asshole pets. Never the other way around.
This is a good spot. Lay out the stone root and bannerberries.
What I'm about to do is lay out that memento back at the lighthouse. Gimme. Grace of the Hala.
Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
Actually kind of curious to how it sounds. What does this bend around to? Can I go again? Sidetracked again already. If I could stem the tide of my curiosity. I will gladly take that. Let's go blow this horn. Got a romantic dinner date with some elk, apparently.
It looks sick.
It's okay. We're here to help. How do we help?
Look around for more Vannerberries. Hassan, don't you even think about going after...
Davrin, remember, trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Hassan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
Did Hassan just bring it some food?
He did. I'll be damned. Won't forget that anytime soon. Thanks for helping out.
You and me both. I didn't expect to see a Griffon feeding a Hala in the Dragon Age franchise.
Something new every day. She could always be like this. There's more to him than hunting Darkspawn.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a Hala.
And the appetite of all three? You found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good.
He did.
We'll need to tell Eldrin about this Hala.
Wish there was something I could
So
do for
your
him.
uncle is quite the character.
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, then bury you in the basement as a joke. Most of my clan didn't understand why I left. Eldrin had an open mind, saw I was restless.
He approved.
He knew I had to find my own way, though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous.
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
Not a lot of that at Weishaupt.
We reek of darkspawn all the time. I guess that's why working with Hassan, there's something to be said for drawing strength from the light.
That's that little path I was looking at.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vannerberries,
Hassan took care of it.
a Griffin helped a Hala?
It's like he was a shepherd. I couldn't believe it.
Remarkable.
Nothing about that in the training manual.
The world knows Griffins as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But Griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure. It's the nature of nature to surprise us.
It's true, it's chaotic.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
I do believe people can change as long as they're not trying to change what they are. Davrin helped an old friend, Uncle Eldrin, by feeding a starving Hala. Surprisingly, Hassan pitched in and fetched berries for the poor animal, showing a sight of griffins not seen before. I mean, it makes sense, right? Before the Wardens took them as allies, they were just animals just chilling. It's kind of sad in a way, but just like Wardens, some things have a higher calling. They have always been very honored and respected. Well, before we got to this game at least. Now they're trying to tell me that they were all blighted and discarded like trash. Well, we're just going to pretend that's not the case, because that's not how it would have gone. So. I'm not here for the constant Warden assassinations. I'll just choose to ignore that and headcanon the shit out of it. Where are you? You're down in the docks. I'll do what I did last time. I'll just run down and jump off the roof. Fast track it. Faster than trying to find my way through the winding roads of the other places. Just hop down yonder instead.
I see them.
Why did I draw my weapon?
What ranged attack?
Well, that's why. Get stuck on that. Enjoy.
We don't have to...
Time to finish it.
Bye.
We're losing assets.
Made it through.
That takes care of them. Sorry, scum. Trash.
How did I destroy
Hey, behind you. My job's done. Okay.
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting the Venatori to show up.
They talked about shipments of some kind.
Let's look around. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, let's take care of this. Any chance I can get to fuck them over? Maybe down by the ships. They were all down here, right? Ah, yes. Slave cargo. And Rathos for everybody, talking about how cool it is in this game and how there's a resistance. Here we are, wide open in the docks. Slave shipments. Good hole.
Thank the Maker. Did you find the others?
What others?
Those mercenaries have abducted people from around Uptown, then sold them to the Venatori. I heard them talk about a warehouse. They could be holding them there.
We'll look into it.
Any idea where that
we found
warehouse
the
is?
Darkspawn isn't far from here. I thought the Shadow Dragons were keeping an eye on it, but let's check just to be safe. Let's look around, see what we find.
A whole lot of slave nonsense. Check the top. Venatori. The risen gods require flesh for crafting and blood for power. Find sellswords willing to trade in what they seek. You will be rewarded.
Well, that's not good. Sounds like blood magic.
What else would it be in Minrathous? Gorman found a crew down by the docks willing to get what we want. They say they've even taken down Canary before. I'll negotiate the price.
Trafficking in people. Vile. We need to stop this.
We're not alone.
Good.
I command!
Now it's your turn.
Let's see if any of that papers are. Head back down. Head back down. Missed one somewhere. Okay, just drop down, Rook. Thank you. Where would I have missed a piece of paper? Maybe downstairs. There I go. Once you've made the exchange, take the prisoners down to Low Tide Beach. We'll hold them there before we move them.
Low Tide Beach. Let's go.
I think I've been there before. Yeah, that's right where we went with Neve when we were collecting rocks. Let's go save the slaves. And kill every single Venatori there. With a big fucking smile on my face. Shit like this is why I was saying if it wasn't the Venatori that were ruining Minrathous and taking it down, I'd actually be quite okay with it happening.
You'll leave Docktown to us!
The only reason I care is because it's Venatori. If it was not the ancient elven gods doing this, I would leave them to be destroyed with a huge grin on my face.
Hit them now, Rook!
Good to go again.
He's broken behind Little Gate. Like the Thunderdome. Bye.
Good job.
That's these Venatori down.
Then it's a job well done.
The more scattered we make the cult, the better for Docktown.
We'll get you out of
Like a
there.
Canary
Hang on.
slave.
You all right?
No, but I'm alive and grateful. They were going to take me somewhere. They talked about rituals and risen gods.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. You have somewhere to go. Someplace you'll be safe.
I don't know the city.
Go to the docks. Ask for directions to the pawn shop. When you get there, tell them Gallus sent you.
Legendary Defiant plate now. Alright, so that takes care of a lot of that. That's pretty much everything. The only thing we have left to do here is unwanted guests. Let's take a look though, just to be safe. No quest there, no quest there, none in the necropolis. Lighthouse has nothing. Alathan only has that. Nothing there, and only Grey Warden's Final Repose. Let's sit back to the lighthouse real quick. See if any of our companions updated. Now that they've had some time. Indeed. So we got Lucanis and Neve. Let's go take care of that. Got chit chat to them before we wrap up. If they do give us any quests, I probably won't do them this round. Or this episode rather, but I will go talk to them and get it ready for next time. Only been going 30 minutes, we can squeeze in some conversations.
The fires are lit.
Close.
Trust me, it's her. And we're lucky. If someone found the body before us, she would have been cremated.
Ugh, I'll never understand that custom.
What are you two up to?
Rook, it's very exciting. Neve's invited me to help solve a murder.
That does sound like it's up your alley.
Well, if anyone's going to gather clues from the dead.
I helped the Navaran city guard a few times, but a long-lost crime from the heart of Tevinter.
Let's not oversell it. You ready?
By the flame that stoked you, by the light that rises. Return and speak.
What do you want of this one?
You were a shadow dragon. Someone took you out.
She's already digging in. Be firm.
Why should this one speak?
For a chance to right some wrongs.
One last time.
Speak with no promise of answer.
You helped get people out of the city. Who was the last person you took?
No. Secret. This one's to protect.
They're clinging to a role, keeping secrets.
Fine. Then tell me who killed you. Did you see their face?
Their name gives the other away.
If they came for you, then they're coming for whoever you helped escape.
Neve knows what she's talking about. You can trust her.
Your final task will be for naught, unless you aid us.
This one saw the murderer's face. Piranhas. His son wanted out for Blood Mage family. This one got the son to Azariel. Help him.
The shadow dragons will get him to safety.
Thank you.
The spirit has left us. Thank you for trusting me with one of your dead.
Wouldn't leave that to just anyone. You're a different story. Thanks for the help.
Sounds like we got another name on the
Anytime.
chopping block, too. You know, a lot of people I saw were complaining about the content in this game, but I think we're over 60 hours now, and I'm still getting side quests and cool little cutscenes like that. A content drought is definitely not something I've run into in this game. Well worth the money that I paid for it on sale so far.
No. I had to kill a man once who did blood magic on nugs. 100 little pigs with hands came after me. All together in one big writhing ball. Have you ever tried to stab a ball of angry nugs? That
Sounds like a Dark
was a
Souls
bad
boss.
job.
I've got a better one. You know what the Wandering Hills are named for? It's a monster. Big heap of red tentacles that crawls around, devouring everything in its path. The damn thing was a hillside, the eyes of a village. You try fighting a hill with a sword sometime.
How did you kill it?
Lamp oil. Everything stank of burnt tentacles for miles after.
It's good to see the two of you getting along.
Of course we're getting along. We're professionals.
And you both kill
We're
things
talking
for a living.
business, Rook. Grab a seat.
Is anyone else hungry? Maybe I should cook something.
What about you, Rook? What's the worst job you've ever been on?
Nevin Harding didn't tell you about our hunt for Solus then?
They don't tell it the way you would.
I mean, it ended with the elven god of lies in my head. Is that enough to win the worst job contest?
You joining us then?
Fine. I'll cook something, if Rook's staying.
Give me a drink.
Maybe just for a minute.
Rook's story first. Then Lucanis owes me one about this contract on a Bronto.
Mierda. That Bronto.
I'm more interested in the whiskey than the food, but I'll take both. Odds to 7 Antevans, page 3, or Odes, sorry. Sweet vineyards of a youth now gone, and yet within the rising dawn, the corvid flash was there again, the metal sharp, the talons plain, red ribbons to the nose and drain. Was there regret or agony? It's clouded in my memory. He stands forever on a wall, untethered by a contract's call, his hands relaxed, his posture tall. There's nothing that can fill the silence, the world bereft without his kindness. Written in Neve's handwriting. Only trace of this book in the lighthouse, and it's this page. Matches the one shoved under my door. Wisps. Fade drawing on a memory. Or the lighthouse itself, sensing a dream. Something more. Added to the list. Alrighty. Well, I think that about wraps everything up. Let me look. Yeah, we're all squared away, so that is going to be a big ol' wrap for this one. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, you're feeling particularly generous, please check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Dragon Age the Veilguard. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.